Welcome to the Big Biz Show.
I'm your number one fan, man. Woo!
Featuring insight and analysis that's second to most.
You don't impress me.
With Russ T. Nailz.
Boogly boogly doo.
And Sully something.
You think he's a real man while you're being tucked in.
Taking a professional look at the markets and investing in stuff through bloodshot eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just gibberish.
Now, here's Russ and Sully.
Live from the Jeff Television Studios in sunny San Diego, California. Big Biz Show is on the air. Rusty Nailz and Sully here. I did it. I fixed it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let me see if I can put it on.
During
I broke my earpiece.
Our brief timeout.
Well, I've been doing exercises.
Oh, so you think you've got finger muscles now?
No, it's ear muscles.
Ear.
You that looks better. Yeah.
You bore down on
Sounds
the
like
earpiece and it stayed in your ear.
Yeah, I did. So I fixed it. So I beg your pardon. I'm fixing the thing on there. What did we talk about before we went off the break? You don't really need to see me doing this, do you? Is that necessary?
Yeah, here, look at me. It's a much better visual anyway.
That's
for
better.
All you people at home.
I fixed it. I can't believe I fixed it.
No, I believe you.
I almost fixed it before we went on the air. So I was talking about the guy who saved over $500,000.
The penny guy.
Half a million pennies.
$5,000.
You're saying what now?
$5,000.
Yes, $5,136.14. 35 pennies a day for 40 years. That's what you get.
That's a long time.
That's a long-ass time. 3, by the way, I beg your pardon, 15 5-gallon water bottles. You know what that means? Are those Sparklets bottles.
Yeah.
Right? That's what that's all
I
about.
wonder if they're the glass or the plastic.
Well, I'm sure the glass ones.
Probably.
40 years. They didn't
ago.
have. Well, maybe it started off as a glass.
Yeah, it segued into plastic.
And plastic.
Yeah.
By the way, cost of an actual producing a penny, well above its face value, as I mentioned. U.S. government losing, wait for it, $105 million a year.
Making pennies.
Producing pennies. I like that.
I always lose my nose up at the store.
Horrible stuff.
Keep them.
Yeah, great stuff. And thank you, Grandpa, by the way. Did you know this? Who do you think, Rusty Nailz, is the number one purveyor or consumer of Apple products? Yeah, you. Staring on the barrel 60.
Apple, like the computer?
Apple, not apples.
Oh, I thought you meant like cider and, whatever, skins.
Yeah, sure. Because every time we talk about Apple on the air, we're talking about cider and skins.
This time of your taffy apples, I'm telling you what, you're going to go see your dentist if you bite into one of those bad boys.
Get this surprise piece of data. Men age 65 and older spent more on Apple devices than any other demographic group in the US.
We got the money, and we know it's a good product.
Why do you suppose it? Well, yeah, you do.
And we can make the letters bigger.
Why do you suppose, honestly, that men are doing that?
Why are men buying more Apple products?
But first of all, men over women.
Yeah.
Women 25-34 spent the least amount of dough.
Yeah, I believe that.
But why do you think the distinguished gentlemen are doing all the buying of Apple?
Well, it's a cooler product. I think it's a higher end, more.
That's one reason, because of the Grey's entrees think that you might be new to Apple.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't bought as much stuff.
They're not as hard to learn.
Right. Also, older customers buying Apple products to give as gifts. Rusty, tell us a little bit about that as we enter into Halloween.
I ain't buying jack squeeze for anybody. See, the goal is on Halloween, you tell whoever you're dating that they look a little chubby. and then they get mad. And then about Thanksgiving.
And then you're out.
Yeah, you're out for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And you let the holidays go by. Call her on Valentine's night and say, hey, well, what you're doing.
There's a little hooking up to it first.
Yeah, and then you get back together. You save yourself a good $3,000.
All right, very good. 70 million TV homes strong, 150 radio stations, 175 countries. We've been on the air as of last Tuesday, 19 years on the radio.
Oh, God.
How many years on TV, Chris? 9? 8?
I wonder.
8, 9, something like that? Yeah, good stuff.
Both.
And the Grammy Award-winning Rusty Nailz.
I had a half a Grammy. I had to split it with the sound man.
I am the Grammy Award losing. 4-time loser.
It's Emmy, by the way.
Whatever.
No. Music World.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Emmy Award. I've lost for it.
Here
Hey, Anatoly Derin's in the studio. He is the CEO of a company called Jambo Production. Anatoly, how are you, man? Good to see you.
I'm pretty good, guys.
Step up to the mic so we can hear you. I want to talk to the
Really good, guys.
Yell at us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
I love the fact that your name is Anatoly and you sound like your name is Anatoly. That's a good thing. Where are you from?
I'm born Russian.
Russian. Okay.
Wow.
You have your papers? You're here on your... What's the real reason that you're here?
Well, I'm actually I'm here to introduce my product to the world.
So you have a product that is that's pretty interesting. It's trademarked, right?
That is
the
correct.
name of the company is Jambo Production. Before we even get out there, our good friends at 1-800-PR sent these guys to us. Before we start this, tell us how you came up with the name Jambo Production.
Well, actually, Jambo in Swahili, I believe it means hello.
It means hello.
Yeah.
Jambo, Rusty.
In Swahili.
In Swahili.
Gumbo.
Very good. All right, so tell us about your product. It's ice cream, correct?
This is ice cream.
Okay,
This
so
is actually low-fat, high protein ice cream.
Okay.
And this product is so unique for everybody.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce? So we've heard of, obviously there's a lot of ice cream out there. In fact, I don't usually have ice cream.
Yeah.
We had some people over the weekend. I bought a bucket of Haagen-Dazs the size of your head.
Yeah.
Which was a mistake because you don't eat all of it.
No,
And then
there
what's
it
left
is.
over?
It's tempting you
Staring
every
me
midnight
in the freezer.
freezer.
So what makes this great, Anatoly? What's different about this?
First thing first, Haagen-Dazs is great, but it's around 300 calories.
Oh, wow.
Around, yeah.
You know,
I can
19
tell.
grams of sugar,
Wow.
but it's really good. I mean, if you want really
He
don't
knows-
care about health,
Yeah.
don't care about
Right.
Dying.
exactly.
He knows the stats in the back of ice cream like you and I know baseball cards.
Right.
You see that?
And Haagen-Dazs, a friend of mine has a joke. It says, made with yolk of egg. And he says, I wonder what hole of ass thought of
Wow,
this.
heck yeah, very
That
nice.
was the joke. So there you go.
By the way, Haagen-Dazs is a makeup name.
Yes, it is.
Totally fake name.
It doesn't mean
There's
anything in
nobody. That
Swahili.
means nobody in anything like that.
Doesn't mean hello
All
in
right,
any
so,
language.
So you're so this is the dessert without the guilt, right?
That's correct. Yeah. Our product is low fat. First thing first, low fat, under 100 calories. So pretty much anybody can enjoy it.
But how much can I have though? I mean, how much is? I mean, what's the serving size?
Serving size is 4 ounces. It's
Okay,
just
so it's like a regular
standard, exactly, a standard serving size, 4 ounces. But the secret sauce comes in next.
Okay.
Now the secret sauce is that we have protein and fiber and vitamins in our ice cream
Okay.
What?
On purpose?
on purpose.
Okay. Yeah.
We're actually catering to not only everybody,
Right.
but especially to people with certain dietary needs.
What is the name of the product, by the way?
Dërinice.
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 As in very nice. Dërinice.
As in
Very
very
nice.
nice.
Very nice with a Russian
Very
accent.
nice.
Very nice. Right?
Well,
10
it is.
grams of milk.
It's with the 2 dots over the E, so you got to.
Oh, so it's like
a
yeah, it's like a
tilde or
Haagen. Yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah,
what
whatever
does
that's
that
called.
do for it, right?
It means
It means
E.
like that sound. That's what I thought.
Well,
hey, let me ask you something here. What did you do before this? Were you always a food guy?
No, I'm actually in IT business.
You're in the
so
IT business.
I own another
Oh,
company.
Naturally, of course. All guys that are geeks in the IT
Yeah.
business go into the. How did you get in the ice cream business?
Well, you see, IT is great, but
Okay.
ice cream, that's what brings smiles to my face.
But still, though, at some point you
That's
thought
right.
to yourself, you know what? I'm going to quit this multi-billion-dollar industry and I'm going to go compete with Ben and Jerry's and Haagen-Dazs. I mean, at what point did you say? I mean, did you have to know anything about it when you started it?
Oh, absolutely. I went through the whole process. I mean, 2 years of research and development, hundreds of batches of, in research and development of batches of, test product.
Sure.
And actually, in 2014, we came out with this unique blend, which was like a really, really good, balance between the taste and the actual qualities of the product.
Did you
Right.
go out on purpose to create the ice cream that is healthier, or did you just go out to create ice cream and it just ended up being healthier?
Well, you know what? I work out personally. So, I'm driving from the gym one of those days.
Yeah.
And it's a hot summer day.
Right.
Yeah.
And I bought one of those protein shakes.
Okay.
And halfway
God,
through
those
the
taste like crap.
Yeah.
I know, especially if it smells down.
Yeah.
So halfway through, when it's melted down, it just tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking to myself, how can I take that extra protein, in some other way?
Were you thinking in Russian
better way.
at the time, or were you thinking in English?
Yeah.
I've been in the country for 25 years.
All right, fine. I'll just check.
Could you say quickly, I'm here to pump you up?
No, he can't.
No,
do
I'm
that.
kidding. But I see. Wait, it's a different kind of fiber, a probiotic fiber. What isn't that? That's not. Like
Yeah,
a
it's
big-
for your gut. It makes your belly better, right?
If I may correct you, it's not probiotic, it's prebiotic. So there's a difference.
Can you say that again? I'd like to correct you, you idiot. It's prebiotic.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's keep going.
And I can tell you the difference. It's really simple. So probiotic is actual bacteria. It's live bacteria.
Yes.
And you can get that in like dairy products,
Russ's
like
car, for
yeah.
example.
yogurt.
Oh, that type of stuff. Yeah.
That was good. But prebiotics is actually this is the food for probiotics, meaning that
Okay.
it's actually nourishes the bacteria
Okay.
that lives in your intestines.
Right.
Good bacteria
That activates the digestion and all that other.
exactly.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. I first of all, thanks for coming to the studio. I would love to hear the story, kind of like over the course of maybe the next month or so. Have you on the air a couple times, hearing how you started this business, because you're in IT. You decided to get to the ice cream business. That had to take a check. Somebody had to write a check at some point, right? So I'm assuming that's what happened. Before I let you get out of here, who are the target customers here in this deal? Who is this for everybody?
It's for everybody. It's people, enthusiasts, workout enthusiasts, people
What about
with
people that
certain
don't care like Rusty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get my
daily nutrients.
Protein.
I mean, you can get 3 grams of
Vitamins.
protein.
Yes.
I'm sorry, 10 grams of protein.
10 grams.
So when you work out, you need that protein
Yeah,
to
you
rebuild
do.
your muscles.
Yeah.
You get 3 grams of fiber, which is like as much fiber as in any other leading fiber supplement company out there. You'll get.
This is the healthiest ice cream I've ever heard of today. First of all, his name is Anatoly Derin. The name of the company, Jumbo Production LLC. Go to Derinice.com, DERINICE.com. We'll tweet it out to our 40,000 Twitter followers.
Vanilla,
you so
strawberry,
much, man.
chocolate, all the basics.
Beautiful. Coming up, Millennials Investing on the Big Biz Show, BigBizShow.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Big Biz Radio. Go check out some of the ice cream recipes, man.
I'm getting hungry now.
Ow, wow. Wait a second, man.
My bad.
What do you think the teacher's going to look like this year? Whoa! Oh!